the stuff about The View is amazing.
Oh my God.
I mean, do you know how intellectually unimpressive you must be to not be able to impress people on The View?
Yes,
Exactly. How dumb do you have to be to get rejected from The View? Oh my God. It's horrifying. Can you imagine?
She must have had to go on some sort of antidepressant after that. Like, I don't even know what I do. I don't think I could come to terms with that. You truly are as dumb as just a goat. I just they'll take anybody over there. Anybody. And especially if you can say you were the former Biden press secretary and you're a lesbian and black and you got rejected, you are dumber than dirt.
You're starting, 3 steps from home in between third base and scoring, and you can't get across home plate. It's unbelievable. I mean, The View's basic programming strategy is to do a nationwide search for the 4 dumbest people on the planet and put them around a table. And they were like, sorry, Karine, you're just too terrible even for us.
You're not there.
Oh, I have to say, and this is probably a little bit evil. There's probably an evil part of me that's, the devil's on the shoulder a tad here, but I just can't get enough of this stuff. I know. Love this. Every Democrat that has been lying to us this entire time is now just coming to the table and just being like, oh yeah, by the way, you guys were totally right on everything
She's an
you
idiot.
said. From Biden to Karine Jean-Pierre to COVID school lockdown.
To Megyn Kelly.
Yes, to Ibram Kendi. It's like all of it is coming through at once. And I'm enough of a pessimist.
Warm water. Come on, let's go swimming. It's wonderful.
It's so much. I'm enough of a pessimist to feel like eventually this is going to stop and things are going to turn negative. Let's just enjoy it while we're here. It might be warm waters right by the shore at a beautiful beach. There's probably a giant tsunami right around the corner. But for the moment, let's just
we're in there, Stu.
Relax.
We're swimming. We're doing the breaststroke. I see you. Obviously, you and I have been here for a long time. Oh my God, Ketanji Brown Jackson's in here. What's she doing here? Oh my God, half the Biden comm staff is now in our warm water swimming around. Great to see you. It's a glorious day. I don't want to close out Karine Jean-Pierre without doing a little bit from the Politico piece, which in some ways duplicates Axios. But I just want to make sure, okay, because we don't want to leave any goodness on the floor, on the editing room floor. It talks about her wanting to be the co-host of The View, never got an offer. Multiple Democrats who have worked with her believe what she's doing with this book is a grift. It's detonated long simmering grievances. They are angry about her pursuit of celebrity and personal media exposure. So now this is both publications reporting this. I'm reading from the Politico report here. The attention-grabbing ploy of this book lit up Democratic and Biden alumni, texting groups, and reignited frustrations that burned for years about her, according to 7 former Biden admin officials granted anonymity. Her halting, ineffectual briefings exasperated reporters and routinely offered material for the Republican Party's main account on X. She frustrated colleagues throughout the West Wing for focusing on raising her own profile while leaving the hands-on management of media relations and the White House press shop to other aides. So that's interesting. Like internally, they were pissed that they were having to do her work. She wasn't paying attention to the actual job. Several former colleagues expressed confusion. This is actually a good point here, as to how she seemingly intends to paint Biden as a victim, because she's going to talk about how the Democrat Party turned on him, and she seems to be angry about that. How she intends to paint Biden as a victim while pinning her own decision to leave the party on the, quote, broken White House. Both of those are from the Hachette press release yesterday, and they're exactly right. She talked about a broken White House, and yet the Democrats who backstabbed him. So how is it broken? How is she going to square those two things? It's a good point. Jean-Pierre's former staffers offered withering criticism of what they see as an opportunistic grift. She made a joke about being an independent last year, and now it's a book. All ideas are monetary, even the dumb ones, said one of the staffers. Wait, I sent my team this earlier. Stand by. There is somebody who, I got to try to find it. Oh yeah. A guy named Tim Wu, White House policy staff So hold on a second. He was special assistant to the president for tech and competition policy. And he tweeted out and then later deleted, from White House policy staff perspective, the real problem with Karine Jean-Pierre was that she was kind of dumb. No interest in understanding harder topics, just gave random, incoherent answers on policy. That he's on the record saying that. We know, but it's extraordinary to hear somebody get specific about it. Hold on, there's more. Another former colleague said, okay, let's see. While a number of former colleagues kept their comments private, Jeremy Edwards, who served in the press shop under Jean-Pierre, posted a succinct response to her book project on X, quote, LOL. One Democratic operative who worked with Jean-Pierre prior to her White House tenure called the sudden turnabout the most grifty thing I've seen in a long time, and that's saying something in Washington. One of the former Biden White House officials said it in a text to Politico, she was the public face telling us all that this White House was on track and that Biden was amazing. And now she doesn't even want to be a Democrat. She's making herself the middle ground here when Republicans hate her. She's not in any position to be a connector of our two-party system, and assuming she could be is just ego. It's so good. They're all ripping on her, some by name, saying how dumb she was, how she's a joke, and literally nobody's buying her ability to be an independent connector who somehow is going to heal the partisan breach, Stu. Back to my original point when her soundbite was playing of how those were all lies too. Literally nobody's going up to Karine Jean-Pierre saying, Karine, how did we get here? How do we solve this? Literally no one. It's a lie.
No one asks her questions like that. No one has any desire to hear her deep intellectual thoughts, which would sound very vacuous if presented. She is. Dumb is just a really good descriptor, right?
Yeah.
Like we can kind of complicate this, and you can kind of go try to say, oh gosh, well she was just overly loyal to the president, and she was in a tough position, which she was. I mean, everybody in that job is in a somewhat tough position at times, but she could never handle it, even on the easiest days, even on days that were good for the Biden administration. She was still terrible. She was an idiot from the beginning of the time she got in there. I swear to you, I mean, look, I don't think Jen Psaki was a great press secretary, but I swear the reason Karine Jean-Pierre got this job was a plot by Jen Psaki to make Jen Psaki look good.
This administration is working very hard to try and fix this country. But while they're focused on fixing the country, they can't fix your personal finances. That's really up to you. And that's why thousands of Americans are turning to Birch Gold. In the past 12 months, the value of gold has risen by 30%. Think about that. How's your stock market investment doing? Has it gone up 30%? Have you made 30% on your money? And demand is strong and it's growing. While reports are that the BRICS nations are actively working to challenge the US dollar as the world's reserve currency, that's not great. In other uncertain times, gold has offered peace of mind, and in these uncertain times, it does the same. Birch Gold makes it incredibly easy to convert your existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA backed by physical gold. Or if you prefer, you can buy gold to store in your own home safe. Just text MK to the number 989898, and Birch Gold will send you a free info kit on gold. There's no obligation, only useful information. With an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and tens of thousands of happy customers, take control of protecting your savings today. Text MK to the number 989898. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.